Okay folks, follow me through the exotic garden. There was a comment the other day on one of my YouTube videos, and the commenter suggested that we plant recurvifolia. I'm assuming that commenter was referring to Yucca recurvifolia. So I'm going to show you something. There's some Yucca recurvifolia right there, little ones. There's Yucca gloriosa down in there. And then of course we have the gigantea here, right? And let's go down through the garden and show you something in the front of our place here. We have a lot of yuccas. I don't even know how many yuccas we have. We have tons of them. This one I'm not sure. Actually, that's totally recovering from the freeze. I was ready to cut her down. It's actually starting to grow. It's got new growth coming out on it, so that's a good thing. See the tips of it? Right there. So that's good. So just leave things to the last minute. And if you think they're dead, they bounce back into life. That was a clistamon I bought at, Wendy bought at the nursery several years ago. Okay, so let's go to the front garden here. It is absolutely beautiful out here, and there's a laurel in full bloom, cherry laurel, full of bees, full of bumblebees, and that's growing. I got to keep that clipped back. These eucalyptus trees get out of hand, right? They grow like weeds. So in the front B&B garden here, driveway, there's no shortage of yuccas or palms. So these ones, I'm not exactly sure the species of those ones. They're not recurvifolia. These are Yucca recurvifolia. Start all of these from cuttings. You just stick the cuttings in the ground, the stumps or whatever. People are always giving me these things. These ones came from a good friend of mine. So this was the latest stump I stuck in the ground. He actually had them laying out on the side of his ditch for probably about a year, just laying there. So I put them in the ground, so we'll do an update on these later on and see if they pop some growth out. But they're even growing in the lamium here, right? So these are all Yucca recurvifolia. Yucca recurvifolia. They're a blue, they call them a blue-green weeping yucca. They'll grow like 6-7 feet of trunk on them easily. Busy today. Another one there. So like I say, these are all from cuttings. And then there's some filamentosa here too. Is that a yucca there too? Another one there. And there's some on the outside of the fence as well. Yucca recurvifolia here. I have to, this is starting to bloom, the ceanothus. And in here, there's Yucca recurvifolia. I got a weed eat down here. Holy cow. Those are Yucca recurvifolia in there too. And like I say, we have a lot of filamentosa. You can see them sticking up over the fence. Ferns are putting out lots of new fronds. There's another one here too. They're neglected. I got to chop some of the lower fronds off of them. That's Yucca recurvifolia. All right, so to answer your question, yes, we grow Yucca recurvifolia. There's some more out here too. Where are we? Right in here, growing just wild. I planted those as cuttings. And look at them, thriving, been there for years, totally neglected. Those are Yucca recurvifolia. There's eucalyptus nitens. And there's our B&B. I got to chop these eucalyptus nitens back too. They get out of hand. So try Yucca recurvifolia in your own garden because they are hardy, really cold tolerant. That's just some of them. We have way more than that. So, all right. And they thrive on neglect. There's some filamentosa down here too. Filamentosa growing down here, growing off the side of the bank. There's more on the other side too. So there you go. Yucca recurvifolia thriving on neglect. Thanks for watching. Cheers.